A wonderful Thursday. Baby hairs. If you are catching me on the live, say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. If you are watching the replay, drop I missed you below. And if you would like to share, of course, I always appreciate shares. If you are following me, if you are not following me yet on TikTok, go ahead and hit that follow button. And if you have Facebook, come find me on Facebook. It is linked in my bio. So we are going to talk about something very important tonight, and it is 3 reasons why building muscle over 40 matters, especially for women. So I know there's like this thought that lifting weights means you're going to get big and bulky, and that is just simply not the case. Like, seriously, am I bulky? Like, I'm not bulky. And I've been lifting for almost 3 years now, just with dumbbells. I don't go to the gym, but even if you go to the gym and use the weight machines, you are not going to get big and bulky. It's just super important for our health. And like, I really had my eyes open to this in the past few years, and I realized how much better I feel. I realize how much more food I can eat because are constantly burning calories if you have a lot of muscle. So I am like really working on getting my lower half more toned. Like I like my arms. I would love to have a 6-pack, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I just got that, that saggy baby chub on top. But I've started running to build up my legs, and I do squats and things like that. Who doesn't want to keep their booty lifted as we get older? Like, hello, all of us. So those are just a few of the reasons why we should want to lift weights. But it's good for our internal health as well. So the first thing is weights and your heart. So heart disease is the #1 cause of death in women over 50. So the objective of weight training is to increase lean muscle mass. Scientific studies show that your percentage of lean muscle mass inversely correlates to your likely incidence of heart disease. That means the more lean muscle mass you have, the lower your likelihood of developing heart disease. That right there. Go grab some dumbbells, y'all. Like, you don't even have to like go super crazy. Like, I have 3s, 5s, 8s, 10s, 15s, and 20s. I hardly ever use my 20s. Like, very rare for me to use my 20s. But for 15s, I usually use like when I'm adding weights for lower body. Like, I'll do like kettlebell swings and use a dumbbell, do squats with the 15s, things like that. I don't really do arm exercises with the 15s because like that shit is heavy. But you can start with 2s or 3s and then work your way up. I have a client who is 63 years old. She took my advice. She started with 2s or 3s, and now she has 5s and 8s. Like, and she has definition in her arms. Like, this is good for anybody. And if you think you can't do it, you're wrong. Like, stop telling yourself that story. Like, you absolutely can do it. Yes, you might have to start with something super light, but that's okay. Everybody starts somewhere. Like, I didn't start out. Like, I can remember when I first started, and hey, Monica, thanks for jumping on. And the 8s were heavy for me, like very heavy for me. Like, I would start with an 8 and have to drop down to a 5 because I couldn't even do a full set with an 8. And now 8s are usually like my lightweight. So anybody can do this, and anybody can build muscle without getting like big and ripped, okay? Number 2, muscles and your bones. So when you think of your skeleton like a marionette, your muscles are the strings that pull on your bones. The stronger your muscles, the stronger your bones. Women over 40 need muscle mass to preserve bone strength. Bone health is critical to overall quality of life after menopause. And I'm telling you guys know I've been having like hormone issues. I actually saw somebody on TikTok today, and they were talking to like a regenerative specialist, and like, this is the person I need to find. I actually found the doctor and emailed them today and to find out how much it costs, because I have state insurance and I already know they don't accept it. It says right there on the page. So I need to find out if it's possible for me to go there, because they actually test all your hormones, and they have something called pellet therapy now, where they put this like little rice-sized pellet, like they shoot it in your butt at this place in Utah. I don't know how they do it, if that's how they do it everywhere, but it releases the hormones gradually as you need them. So if you're experiencing like brain fog, if you have low energy, if you have low sex drive, like this is all hormonal stuff. And our regular doctors are not likely to test for these things. Like I asked my PCP, I explained all these things to them, and they did like a CBC, which is a complete blood count, and tested my thyroid, and that was it. Like there's so much more to it than that. And they said, well, just come back in 6 months if you don't feel better. Okay, well, you're going to do the same shit then and just tell me to come back in 6 months. So, but it's super important for us to like really dig deep, because like we aren't meant to feel tired. We aren't meant to have brain fog. We aren't meant for our bones to break easily. Like there are ways to prevent this, but it's up to us to do the work and make sure that we stay in tip-top shape. Like we don't want to be chasing our kids around, like fall and break our arm, right? We don't want to fall down a set of steps and break our hip. Like we don't want that to happen. So this is why this stuff is important. So with fragile bones, fracture risk is greater, and with fractures, your ability to move and live independently are compromised. So to protect your quality of life and bone health, work those muscles, which is strength training. I am so sorry. This glare is like so annoying. It's like right across my face. There, if I stand like that, it goes away. I should have remembered that from last night. The more ways you can challenge your body, the more muscles you will use. The more muscles you use, the more ways your body pulls on those bones. So think of it this way. Have you ever been to an exercise class and then been so sore the next day that you feel muscles you never knew you had? Yes. Like I have been there. You find a way to work all of those little muscles, and you'll be more likely to be challenging your skeletal strength as well. So this is also why it's important to do a variety of things. Now, if you're like, absolutely no way, I'm not going and buying dumbbells, I am not doing that whatsoever, do Pilates, because Pilates uses your body weight to build muscle. Like 90% of it's done on the floor. So, I mean, who doesn't want to work out on the floor, right? But you feel it. I have been incorporating Pilates like 2 to 3 days a week. I like usually do a few different workouts. I use an app that has like shorter workouts so I can do like some different things that way. Like boredom is not possible, and they go so fast. Fit On. If you have not checked out the Fit On app, I'm telling you, it is amazing. But Pilates uses your body weight, so you don't even need muscles. They just work your arms in a way like the one exercise I know what it is. You pretend you're holding little golf balls and hold your arms out like this and just make little circles. And you do it for so long, and then you reverse. And like, I'm telling you, it is insane how bad your arms burn after doing that. There's exercises that like burn your butt, your legs, and you're just using your own body weight. So if you're like, absolutely, I do not want to lift weights in any way, shape, or form, try Pilates, because you will work all different kinds of muscles that way, and it focuses on your core as well, which the core is like essential. Core health, core strength is essential for your back, your butt, your legs, like for everything. Like you literally cannot pick things up if you don't have core strength. So it works all of it. And the last one is balances your hormones. So if you're a woman over 40, you're probably tired of hearing about your hormones. I mean, we're not going to get away from it. It's just the way it is. So estrogen is the headliner, stealing the show from all of the other cocktail of hormones that are also affected by being in perimenopause. But the one we don't hear much about is testosterone. That's the male sex hormone. All women have testosterone, and it contributes to everything from libido to brain health to bone health to overall energy level, which is like everything I just was talking about. It is a real quality of life hormone, particularly for women who have high stress levels. Managing your stress in perimenopause includes keeping your testosterone levels up. The best way to encourage testosterone production is through stimulating the muscle-building proteins in the body. So weightlifting requires this process, and testosterone is necessary for building muscle mass. So the more often you challenge your body to build muscle, the more testosterone your body will get the message to produce. So exercise is essential for women in perimenopause. So like, even just do some kind of movement, like get out and take a walk. It is cardio, like we have had it pounded into our heads for so long that you need to do cardio for fat loss, for your heart, for everything. And if you pay attention, like that has changed so much. Like if you follow anybody who is like a fitness coach or a health coach, everybody talks about strength training now because building muscle is where it's at. You are going to burn more calories, you're going to burn more fat, and it's going to affect everything. Your energy, your sleep. Like building muscle is like essential for everything, especially as women who are getting older. Like we want to have energy, you guys. So please, like, start doing some sort of strength training, whether it be Pilates or whether you grab some dumbbells. You can download an app and follow along with a workout video. You can go on YouTube. You can go on Pinterest, and there are actually like pages of workouts that you can just follow along, do so many reps of. I am telling you, you will thank me. And the fact that you can eat more food, like that's why I don't worry about cheat days, because like I know I am burning off whatever it is. So start lifting weights, y'all. Start lifting weights. So that is all I have. I hope you got some value. If you did, please drop a 10 in the comments below. I'm going to go take my dogs for a walk, and then I have a team training at 8 o'clock, and then we're going to watch a scary movie tonight. It looks really, really good. So I thank you guys so much for jumping on. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.